Wealthy people everywhere are buying Bitcoin, trading Bitcoin with a few hundred million to burn. Did you buy any? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching this video. My name is Da Vinci. I'm in the pipe 5x5 here in Dubai. Yes, it is Monday and I'm feeling a lot better. I was a little sick on Friday and I barely made through the show, but I did make it through, and I'm here again today. Hopefully this week will be a perfect week for me. Don't know why lately I've been getting sick a little bit too often than normal. I've been pretty healthy for a long time, and now it's like, weird. Anyways, I'm going to figure it out and get to the bottom of it and be healthy and strong so I can do videos for you guys. With that said, man, it is interesting how, this guy has put in like these leverage. Now, when I was looking for this, I found that this has been done over and over again. Big leverage bets in the last, 3 months have been placed on Bitcoin over and over again. This shows that Bitcoin is a what's it called? Top tier asset that people will, with massive amounts of money, will be using. And also, you can see here, right, with obviously OKX here.
Users. But a lot of them are coming through as institutions, right? So yeah, the sovereigns, the semi-sovereigns, the family offices, the high net worth individuals, the allocators, the funds, people that just trade commodities, FX, stocks and bonds in the past are now adding a crypto trading desk, right? So we see a lot. So last year, in terms of institutional investors, we added, new onboarding of 97%. This year, in the first quarter, the momentum is very, very strong.
It's doubled from that side.
At 100.
Yeah, so there you go. Well, actually, from Binance here, the CEO of Binance, he's pointing out that, wait a second here, there's a lot of wealthy people coming into this space and increasing amounts. If you don't have any Bitcoin, let that sink in for a second. All right, that said, we're going to do some trading, and if you're interested in doing some trading or ask me questions about trading and stuff like that, you can do so by signing up at levex.davincij15.com and follow me there, and then you can watch the show live and ask me any questions you like. Also, bybit.davincij15.com, bybit.davincij15.com. Link is in the description below. And 2bit.davincij15.com. We're giving away some, some cool prizes for, all you have to do is deposit a small amount of money, make a small trade, and then you can gain some, Apple Watches and a few other things that they're giving away. So check that out. Looking at Bitcoin weekly high close, highest weekly close ever, right? Especially on the perpetuals, so everywhere. It's even on the what's it called, spot market, highest weekly close. This is a good signal. Of course, we reversed back here. This reversal, let's see here, doesn't mean that we're going to be out of it's going to collapse back. But let me just reverse back to. It came all the way up to the top of my trend line. Now we're at the bottom. Jesus. Looks like I thought we were going to break out. Honestly, it was clear a breakout was imminent, but failed move because fast move in the opposite direction, and that's what we're doing right now. Not looking good. I expected it to explode higher, and it's now we're at the lower end and testing the lower end once again. Is it going to bounce off of here? It's getting riskier as this thing continues to test the lower end and not the higher end as much. You can see the higher end was tested a lot here, and then it failed to test it until today for a long time, right? So it's been over a week since it tested top end of that range, which it doesn't bode well. So we're testing the bottom edge 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So a failure could be imminent, especially since we have a lot of volume here. That's an indication that people are willing to sell a lot into any kind of rally. So not good for Bitcoin at this moment. But as Bitcoin loses 2%, the dominance dominates. Right? Every other crypto is just like dropping heavier, like falling like a rock, and Bitcoin shows it, and the dominance has recovered heavily. Now, of course, you can see that it's failed at that green line at the 64.21%, which I've had that line since fracking forever. And you can see it failed here several like before. And yeah, I don't have any other lines after this, right? Just so you know, after we break that 64%, it's going to be a scary situation. After he decisively breaks that, scary. I don't even have lines. That's how bad it is going to be. Just so you know, I don't have lines there. Now, technically, right? This move, it's not going to go straight up like obviously, right? But you can see a clear what's it called, pattern here. What's called parking garages. So effectively, even though I don't have any lines, you can extrapolate where we can see some stopping zones, possible stopping zones in this for this move. If it were to go higher, let's see here. Let's just take this line here. And so what you can do is draw from here to here, because they're all like pretty much the same. See, they're pretty much the same, right? Right. So effectively, the next line should be approximately, and so we could draw another line there, but I'm not going to count it that much, but you can say, okay, well, that's a possible line, right? That possible point where we can see some resistance, but it's let's just take a look if it matches up with anything. Yeah, it kind of does. There we go. It kind of does, right? So there it is. I mean, that is ridiculous, man. Jesus, oh my goodness, that's that. I did that blind, and it was like it matches up exactly. See, that's how the market works. Market's not that difficult to predict. Yes, in general, you can't predict, like, for example, time. Of this, I can't tell you when it's going to get there. You know that it will go there if certain things will happen. So, for example, we break again decisively above the 64.21%, we will go there. Okay, we'll go to the next level, number 66.6%. Ooh, how evil! 666. Damn. Okay, wouldn't be surprised if we stopped there now. Okay, moving on to Ethereum. Yeah, it looks like we're coming back a little bit on Ethereum. Wanted to take off and did not. That's okay. Gives you a chance to, buy the lows, because a reversal will be coming for all the alts. Probably not going to be as strong as Bitcoin, but they will reverse. Again, looking at Solana, I was not ready to get into a buy until Solana comes all the way back down to 154. If you want to short it here, it's fine. It's perfectly fine to short this all the way down to the 200 period moving average on the 4 hour. Just set your stops appropriately. Make sure you do a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. All right, well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed today's episode, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.